Yo, welcome to the vibe where the bells get real. Crime time stories with that Crescent City feel. If you're new, sit down, let's begin the show. And to my loyal supporters, I'm glad you're in the flow. It's the city of soul, where the streets got flair. From the French Quarter beats to the Bayou air. This is more than a channel, it's a whole mood. We're talking life, love, and that southern groove. Like, comment, subscribe, come back again. It's Mocha's Nola Bells where the real begins. Crime time stories with the thoughtful spin. If you're down for the truth, then let's lock it in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay. Breaking down the cases in a bold new way. Every viewer, every fan, y'all part of the crew. This is Mocha's Nola Bells and we're here for you. We're digging through the mysteries, uncovering lies, shining light on the facts that the darkness hides. It's justice for the stories that need to be told. From the streets of Noya where the truth runs cold. This ain't about the mess, I'm just speaking my piece. Focusing on the stories that the world needs to see. To my members and supporters, I see y'all too. Couldn't make these moves without the love from you. Like, comment, subscribe, come back again. It's Mocha's Nola Bells where the real begins. Crime time stories with the thoughtful spin. If you're down for the truth, then let's lock it in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay. Breaking down the cases in a bold new way. Every viewer, every fan, y'all part of the crew. This is Mocha's Nola Bells and we're here for you. And shout out to the fam, to my members and team. Y'all keep me grounded while I chase these dreams. From the mysteries to motives, every clue we break. It's love for the truth, not a move that's fake. No dragon here, but I'll call it like it is. Shedding light on the facts, yeah, you know what it is. So hit that button, pull up and stay a while. Crime time vibes with that southern style. Yeah, it's Mocha's Nola Bells, bringing truth to the mic. Crime stories that inspire from the day to the night. Hit subscribe, join the fam, let's dig in again. This is your home for the real, Mocha's Nola Bells to the end. Like, comment, subscribe, let's keep it alive. Every story we tell, every clue we revive. To my members and supporters, y'all the heart that dwells. Welcome home, y'all, it's Mocha's Nola Bells. Yo, welcome to the vibe where the bells get real. Crime time stories with that Crescent City feel. If you're new, sit down, let's begin the show. And to my loyal supporters, I'm glad you're in the flow. It's the city of soul, where the streets got flair. From the French Quarter beats to the Bayou air. This is more than a channel, it's a whole mood. We're talking life, love, and that southern groove. Like, comment, subscribe, come back again. It's Mocha's Nola Bells where the real begins. Crime time stories with the thoughtful spin. If you're down for the truth, then let's lock it in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay. Breaking down the cases in a bold new way. Every viewer, every fan, y'all part of the crew. This is Mocha's Nola Bells and we're here for you. We're digging through the mysteries, uncovering lies, shining light on the facts that the darkness hides. It's justice for the stories that need to be told. From the streets of Noya where the truth runs cold. This ain't about the mess, I'm just speaking my piece. Focusing on the stories that the world needs to see. To my members and supporters, I see y'all too. Couldn't make these moves without the love from you. Like, comment, subscribe, come back again. It's Mocha's Nola Bells where the real begins. Crime time stories with the thoughtful spin. If you're down for the truth, then let's lock it in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay. Breaking down the cases in a bold new way. Every viewer, every fan, y'all part of the crew. This is Mocha's Nola Bells and we're here for you. And shout out to the fam, to my members and team. Y'all keep me grounded while I chase these dreams. From the mysteries to motives, every clue we break. It's love for the truth, not a move that's fake. No dragon here, but I'll call it like it is. Shedding light on the facts, yeah, you know what it is. So hit that button, pull up and stay a while. Crime time vibes with that southern style. Yeah, it's Mocha's Nola Bells, bringing truth to the mic. Crime stories that inspire from the day to the night. Hit subscribe, join the fam, let's dig in again. This is your home for the real, Mocha's Nola Bells to the end. Like, comment, subscribe, let's keep it alive. Every story we tell, every clue we revive. To my members and supporters, y'all the heart that dwells. Welcome home, y'all, it's Mocha's Nola Bells.
Hello, 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 everybody. We're back in here again. It's a good old Wednesday. I hope you all are doing well. I hope you all had an awesome day. You guys know what we're here for. You guys know exactly why we're here. But before we get into why we're actually here, let me do what we do, and that is we greet everybody. Everybody here is somebody. Everybody here has a voice. All opinions matter. We can all get along, long as we can be respectable to one another. We have a very lovely chat where everyone respects everyone. And we are no strangers here. Everybody is family. We welcome our new subscribers. We welcome our A1s. We just welcome you all. And for everyone that's here, even you all that's in those bushes, I need y'all to hit that like button for your girl. Tap, tap, tap. Hit that like button for your girl. Share your girl out. Let YouTube know that you appreciate what Mocha does. And if you can grab a membership, our membership fees are very low. Grab yourself a membership because this week, I'm thinking Friday, I won't be on tomorrow. On Friday, we're going to do a membership live and we're going to discuss some more things. But in the meantime, in between time, I want you guys to get comfortable, relax, buckle up, because every time we touch something here, you could best believe you're going on a ride. You going on a ride. Because the gift here keeps on giving with this story. And again, like I said, everybody here has an opinion. And we're going to respect everyone's opinion. We value each other. And here it's a chat of love, it's a chat of openness, it's a chat of realness, it's a chat of being raw. However you feel, you speak that. Here we drop the link. Here we allow you to get on this panel and you too can share your thoughts. You too can share how you feel. And this is where we are with this. So I'm gonna greet you all. Hi, Carla. Welcome back, my love. And I want to give a special shout out to all of my wonderful mods that keeps house cleaning, that keeps us rolling the way we rolling, that keeps this chat in order. I love my mods. I wouldn't trade them for nothing in the world. They work hard. Hey, Pie. Hi, Nisha. How are you, my Quarter Studios? What's going on? Hey, Deidre. Hi, Marianne. Welcome. Yes, ma'am. She said, I finally made it to a live. Welcome, my love. Welcome. Hi, Kayla. Kayla said, I'm new to your channel. Welcome, Kayla. Carrots and veggies. Hey, girl. Hey. We love you in Oklahoma, and I love Oklahoma right on back. Hi, Bama. Bama says, hey, hey, Mocha. Just passing through. Like and share. Thank you, my love. Thank you so very much. Hey, honey. Hey, girl. Hey. Hi, Donna. Ariana. Hi, love. Hi, Michelle. How are you, my love? Hey, Warrior Queen. How are you, girl? Hi, Gloria. Shanta. Hey, girl. Hey. Yes, make sure you smash that like button on your way in, my people. Smash that good old like button. Hi, Janice. Hi, Kenya. Hi, Heavenly for You. Beautiful name. I love that. I see through you. Hello, hello. Hi, Veronica. Nigerian love. Hi, my love. Hey, Mocha, we love you. And Mocha love you guys too. Hi, Marianne. Latanya, hi, hi. Hi, Queen Spirit. Hi, Mel. Clutching my herringbone. Hey, hey, hey. Melanitro. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Kimberly. Empress T still rising. Hi, my love. Hi. Hey, Auntie Loretta. Okay, guys, we're gonna get this party started. We're gonna get this party started. I appreciate each and every one of you taking your time to come out tonight and join me in this live chat. As you know, we're still, discussing what's going on with Naziah. There's still no Naziah. And here we are again. But, guys, what I want to say is this. With all the confusion and the stuff that's going on here, believe it or not, the way everything is looking and the way everything is unfolding, it almost appears that they wanted to throw us off of our track. They wanted us to be distracted. They wanted us to lose focus. They want us to believe. They want us to believe what they want us to believe. But before I get into that, let me just say this. It got to a point to where focus, was lost, because here we are, we have Mark D and we had Roxy, right? They made it all about them. All about them. And they forgot what we were truly here for. They forgot what we were truly here for. And when I say they forgot, greed made them forget. Greed made them forget what we were truly here for. Because for each of them, and if you guys were in my live on Monday night, if you guys can remember, I said Monday night in my live, for both of them, it was a money grab. For both of them, they wanted to be heroes. For both of them, they wanted to be seen. For both of them, they wanted to make a name for themselves, right? I said that on Monday. When I called them out on Monday, I called Roxy out on Monday. I called Mark D out on Monday, right? And when I called the both of them out on Tuesday, here goes Mark. He's removed all the videos. Now he wants you to pay for them. This happened on yesterday. I'm like, wow, okay, all right. So I saw something that I saw, and he proved me right on Tuesday when he did what the hell he did, right? So he did that. Then they went to Marquita's house. Mark forgets he's a podcaster. He ain't no damn detective. So he did what he did. Him and Roxy goes busting up to those people's house. We go get into that too. But then Roxy comes out, and Roxy got this big long statement about her and Mark are parting ways. Now, something is very sketchy about that, them parting ways. Because why now? Why now? Hey, D, why now? Why part ways now? See, they can't feed me that bullshit about maybe DPD done found something or done found the body or whatever. Now, I'm not buying that. And there's a reason I'm not buying it. Because if DPD had found the body, I want y'all to understand this. Had DPD found the body, DPD would have made an announcement. DPD would have made an announcement to the public that she was found. No matter how she was found, no matter how she was found, that announcement would have been made that she was found. So they're not going to throw me off on nothing. Mark and Roxy are shady as shit. I said it then, I meant what I said then, and I mean it even more today. And then for Mark to say, all these people that's willing, and I said that on my live Monday. It don't take you hustling people financially to do a search. When Mark said, like I said, there's no need to search. Well, what is it that you know, Mark? What is it that you know? So, Mark, you done set your ass there and you done got played by Roxy till she can't play you no more. Roxy is telling the people she's going her separate ways. She's separating from Mark. She wants to build a closer relationship with her family. She wants to build a better relationship with the Shannons and the Marquitas and the Annettes of the world. And she's advising content creators and subscribers and all of these people to leave her people alone. Because that's what the Troy Police Department said to do. Cyberbullying, harassing, yada, yada. All of a sudden now all of this comes to surface. But yet, Roxy, you're going your separate way. You're doing your own thing. That's what you say. While you're saying you want to build a little relationship with your family, you said you're giving these people back their GoFundMe money, but yet you're still taking orders for merch. Make that shit make sense, Roxy. Again, like I said, you all have a motive. You all have motives. And one is no better than the other. Mark, you went into those people's house, right? We could start there. I don't care how you got there. I don't care who invited you there. We know what we know because y'all invited us into this shit. We know what we know because y'all invited us into this, right? Roxy's withholding information and feeding crumbs to you, Mark. And you took the reign like you was big Billy Badass with your AR on your back, going in those people's houses, And to my understanding, when the Detroit Police Department called you in, Mark, they told you and Roxy to stand the fuck back. And there's many reasons why they told y'all to stand the fuck back. The reason I feel they told y'all to stand the fuck back, Mark, is because for number one, what you did, going in there like you were a detective, that was wrong as two fucking left shoes. Wrong. Because remember, this is still an open investigation. Intimidating the witness. That's what they're going to look at it as. Because Shannon was still supposed to be under the radar as a witness for the state. So why? Then here, Roxy, you and Shannon goes in the kitchen. Y'all holding conversations, right? Y'all whispering. Y'all whispering. And while y'all whispering, Shannon admitting that she knew Nazaria was pregnant. That alone made it clear that Shannon lied in court and a perjury was committed. That by itself. Did y'all hear her say that? Did y'all hear Shannon say when she was whispering with Roxy that she didn't want to be recorded? Why the fuck you don't want to be recorded? Why the fuck you want it not recorded, Shannon? You want to hold this conversation with Roxy off camera. Shannon, you are in this deeper than you know. And Roxy, you know way more, Roxy, than you're letting the people believe you know. Roxy, I've seen text messages where you have been involved with Shannon and Marquita throughout this whole kerfuffle. Throughout all of this. So, bitch, you've been lying. You've been lying, Roxy, from day one. You've been lying, bitch, and playing on the heartstrings of people. And using Mark D to make you look like you was the concerned cousin. But you knew all along what was going on in that house of horror. You also, Roxy, you also knew that Nazaria was pregnant. Mocha, how do you know Roxy knew that Nazaria was pregnant? Well, in Roxy's text messages with Bari, Roxy says, Bari, fuck you. I ain't giving you no goddamn money. Look, I've been putting my boots on the ground by my goddamn self. The money that I raised, that's for your sister and your niece. Bitch, how you know it was a niece? Or even a nephew for that matter. There could be no niece or nephew if you didn't know she was pregnant. So, Roxy, you've been lying. You have been lying, bitch, from day one. There are messages, Roxy, that has been exposed where you have been invited to parties with Shannon and Annette. So ain't a damn thing you could say, Roxy. Ain't a damn thing you can say, because everything that Shannon knows in regards to Nazea, you know it too, Roxy. You know it too. And not only do you know, Roxy, your mama knows too. And you trying to shut all this shit down right now because you feel now that the heat is on Shannon's ass, you feel Shannon is going to expose you. Mm-hmm. And that's why we're here today discussing the shit that we're discussing. Roxy, let me point out a few things that some people may have not paid much attention to. When Jarvis went to the preliminary hearing, sitting there, mask up, he came in a courtroom limping. He left out of the fucking courtroom limping. Roxy, if you were so team Nazaya, why did you come out here the next day after the last day of the preliminary hearing, Roxy? Why did you come out here the next day going to war, going to bat? Your words was this: y'all need to stop spreading those lies. Stop spreading those lies about Jarvis. Jarvis ain't got beat up in jail. Jarvis ain't limping. Well, bitch, whether he was limping yes or no, beat up yes or no, why would you defend that if you couldn't stand the grounds the motherfucker walked on? Mm-hmm. So what side of the fence are you really on, bitch? Are you team Jarvis or are you team Nazaya? Because whatever team Shannon, Annette, and the rest of these people are on, Marquita, that's team Jarvis. And that day you appeared to be team Jarvis too. So when you came out here telling the people stop spreading lies about Jarvis got beat up, bitch, them red flags for me went up way back then. I let you keep going because you think everybody's fucking slow. And ain't nobody slow but you, baby. Because I saw clear through you trying to get rich off of subscribers, tearing at their heartstrings because America loves Nazaya more than y'all. Now let me get back to why America loved Nazaya more than y'all. Let me get to why America is more invested in Nazaya than y'all. Clearly, we knows what took place with Annette and Nazaya's mom back in the day. Clearly, we know why Lady ran away. And for those that don't know, Nazaya's mom, Lady. Nazaya's mom, it was said that she was Annette's daughter. She was molested by Annette's husband. So let me tell y'all something. And maybe this could make a little more sense as to why Nazaya was treated the way she was treated. Nazaya's mom, as we all know her to be, Annette's daughter, right? And as y'all know, she looked totally different from all of them. The prettiest one in the bunch. Lady is not, or Kenyatta, whatever y'all call her, that is not Annette's biological daughter. That is not Annette's biological daughter. Annette adopted Nazaya's mom when she was a young girl. And when Annette adopted Nazaya's mom, Annette felt like it was okay to pimp Lady out. Annette felt like it was okay to sell Lady to the highest fucking bidder. Annette felt like it was okay to pass Lady around like a used piece of rag. Okay? And it got to the point to as Annette's own husband got a hold of Lady. Lady, he had done it to poor Lady so much, Lady got pregnant. Lady got pregnant, Lady hauled ass. So, shit happened. Lady left. Lady was pregnant with Vari when this happened. We already know how Nazaya came about. Lady was strung out. Lady could, Annette was the only so say close thing in the family that Lady knew. Lady was struggling in the streets. Lady went back to Annette because she thought Annette had more feelings than what Annette showed. Annette gave up her rights to her children. I mean, Lady gave up her rights to her children to Annette. Annette took those kids in for a check. And because Annette had so much hatred in her heart for Lady, Nazaya was a constant reminder of her mother every goddamn day to Annette. So the same treatment that Lady got inside of that house while living with Annette, Lady didn't stay to endure it. So they trained Nazaya the way she thought she was going to train Lady. So Nazaya had to take the place of her mom. So here it is, Annette. Annette was a mistress, a madam in that house. Annette was a fucking madam. Annette pimped those adopted children out. You hear me? She pimped them. That's why she's walking around here right now looking like she had a hard fucking shell on her goddamn back, looking like a fucking Ninja Turtle. Annette pimped out the adopted children. Jarvis came along. Jarvis was the fucking pimp. And that's the pedal ring the motherfuckers ran. Truly a house of horrors. So, Hmm. These people are sick. And that's why I say I don't give a shit what Roxy says ever in life. I don't give a goddamn what Roxy say. Roxy knew. Roxy knew from day one exactly what the hell was going on. And let me show you exactly how sick that entire family is. Roxy came out here. Roxy's mom was on a podcast the other day. Of all the things that lady could have said, America heart is bleeding because we're looking for Naziah. So say family ain't bleeding because they don't give a shit about Naziah. Of all the things Kenya could have said, she said her ragged ass on that podcast, and she said this. Because you see, I know my cousin Eric Gamble. Eric Gamble, he wouldn't do that to Naziah. Bitch, what the fuck you mean? He's a tier 3 pedo. One of the worst goddamn tiers ever. But you're defending that. You're telling these people that you could get Eric Gamble to come and give his story. The same way you try to bullshit these people with telling these people about Eric Gamble could come tell his story to them. That's the same bullshit ass story Mark D trying to feed the fucking people. Mark D, I don't know where your fucking mind at. But Eric Gamble got a rap sheet long as my fucking leg. And you mean to tell me you gonna buy that goddamn story about some white woman accused him of that and he's trying to get his record expunged? Well, how many times did a white woman accuse him of it, Mark D? Because he got about 15 charges in many different years. You gotta be slowed in a bucket of fucking rocks, you big bug-eyed motherfucker. Feed that shit to somebody who really cares. Instead of sitting your ass there trying to get close to Roxy, a fucking scammer, and stop looking for pussy and doing shit that's supposed to be done the right goddamn way, you done lost fucking focus. You done lost fucking focus. All these fucking lies y'all telling, y'all need to fucking stop. Just stop. Because you went on. You went on with them with that goddamn narrative like Roxy was so goddamn legit. Anybody in their right mind could tell. Look, January 9th made exactly 1 year. 1 year that this baby has been gone. 1 year. What have y'all seen that family do to remember Naziah? Not even a birthday party. You could have did a virtual birthday party. You could have did a memorial. You could have did something, anything just to keep that baby's name alive. Y'all ain't did a goddamn thing. Nothing. Every adult that child came into contact with failed her. But here you are, Roxy. You picking up money. You selling merch. And you have done not a goddamn thing in that baby's honor. So y'all can miss me with that bullshit. Naziah deserved so much fucking better. So much better. Anytime a woman is going to lay up there with her own fucking brother and have a baby have a baby by her own goddamn brother, what makes you think an adopted child won't be up for auction? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Y'all supposedly loved and cared for Naziah. No birthday parties. No memorials. No nothing. But here it is, Jarvis, a lifelong pedo, 42 years old with 30 goddamn children, locked up, and y'all throwing this nigga parties. Where are y'all priorities? Where are y'all fucking priorities, people? I don't get it. I don't get it. Everybody failed Naziah. Everybody. Shannon, bitch, you, when I say rotten, bitch, you rotten. Rotten. Because what grown ass woman is going to sit there to please a man and sacrifice a child to please a man? Jarvis hadn't just started playing with Naziah. Jarvis hadn't just started touching Naziah. Jarvis has been dealing with Naziah for many, many years. Remember, Shannon said it herself. Jarvis has been in Naziah's life since she was 2 years old. So if Naziah has been in Jarvis' company since she was 2 years old, and Jarvis then molested a 4-year-old and gave her chlamydia, what makes y'all think he waited until Naziah got 11? Whoo, Lord, let me go through some of these. Ooh, child, I'm so far. Let me go through some of these comments. Quarter says, you think, nah, Quarter, I don't think they found her. And the reason I don't think they found her, because that would be fucked up on Detroit Police Department's part, on their part. How the fuck could you find her and not make a public announcement? Right, Kenya? They're saying they basically have something. What they have, we don't know. But whatever it is that they have, let me say something in regards to what they have. Whatever it is that they have, the police told them to shut up. The police can't make us shut up. They fucked their shit up. They fucked it up when they went into that house and compromised an ongoing investigation trying to be YouTube famous. Y'all got cameras in all them people's faces. Y'all got a gun on y'all back. And mind you, there were children in the house. The only thing y'all, that we could be excited about right now is that CPS went in there and took them fucking children. That's the only thing we could be excited about right now. But we can't drop the ball because Mark said stop talking about it. We can't drop the ball because Roxy said let it go. We cannot do this. Motherfuckers, y'all failed Naziah. America ain't trying to fail Naziah. America ain't trying to fail the rest of those children that y'all done corrupted. So cut the bullshit out. Y'all can't scare nobody into stopping doing what they want to do because y'all fucked up. But that's what you get when your head's that big. You want to be YouTube famous. You want to say that you did it. And you ain't did a goddamn thing but brought awareness to this shit, and everybody else had more feelings than you motherfuckers could have ever had in goddamn life. Now, if we're going to be honest, and if we're going to be right, let's be right about it. Let's be right. So at this point, y'all got to know. Y'all got to know. Those children right now, those children right now are in the hands of child protection. That's a bad place for any child to be. But in this situation, that's the best place these children could be. And the reason that's the best place they could be, because as we see the family members that's come forth thus far, not one of them motherfuckers is decent enough to babysit a goddamn dog. So being in child protective, that's the best place for those children. And when these children get under the radar and they're going to start questioning them one by one, it's going to be those children that's going to rock the fuck out of Annette's empire. It's all going to come crumbling down. And we think, listen, we think it's just Shannon. We think it's just going to be Marquita. We think it's just going to be Annette. Remember, it's a pedal ring we dealing with. It's a ring we're dealing with. Of course, Jarvis is going to be implicated in this. See, they try to put all this shit on Jarvis because Jarvis already got charges. They figured, oh, well, you know, he's already known to do this shit, so let him take these charges and it could be like that. No. Y'all think Jarvis just go take this shit like this? No way. At this point, Jarvis probably singing like a fucking bird. He done implicated the piss out of him. Jarvis is going to tell it. And as he should. As he should. And those children deserve a better life. Those children deserve a chance at living. And that humpback turtle, Annette, she may as well get her walking cane and her fucking walker and her poly grip, because, bitch, you going to jail. This shit is crazy. Kenya said he said it wasn't for money. That nigga lied. They're all in it for the dollars. They're all in it for the dollars. They all in it for the money. I'm going to drop the link. Y'all know how I do. I don't mind dropping this damn link. Anybody have something to say? You know, because we chop it up here. Everybody talks about things up here. So this is what we're going to do. If you feel like you want to come up and pop your shit, this is what we do. Bring Annette is going to get it. Heavenly for you said, I said the same thing, Mocha. Huge clouders. That's what it was all about. With Marc and Roxy. That's what it was all about. That's exactly what that was about. Quarter for Studio says the whole time Roxy whispered the entire time. Roxy looked like she saw a ghost when they pushed that door open and she saw Shannon there. She didn't know how to face Shannon because her and Shannon was too busy keeping secrets. And she did not think, thank you for the super sticker, Nisha. They did not think that shit would come out. They really didn't. These are about the most trifling ass people I've ever run across. And you know, it's Detroit, and I say that over and over and over again. I don't know. And I think what made Marc get that phone call to Detroit Police Department, remember, Annette has a son that works at Detroit Police Department. And when he got the call that Marc went there, when he got the call that Marc went there with that gun and intimidated his family, what happened was these people said, nah, this ain't gonna fly. This ain't gonna fly. So that's what happened with that. I don't know who he thought, where he thought he was going. Carla says, girl, I thought Roxy was going to announce Nazaria was found with the beginning of her letter. It is with a heavy, did you understand, Carla? I thought this bitch had a whole funeral that she was getting ready to plan. This bitch started that letter off with a heavy heart. I regret to. You regret to what, bitch? You regret that we found out you a scammer? You regret that we found out that you're stealing? Bitch, you're gonna stop. Something ain't right. I don't give a shit. God damn, Nene. Nene says want people to pay with his metamorphosis. God damn, Nene. God damn. Gloria said, I've been watching all the news stations out of Detroit and there is no news. Exactly, Gloria. I've been logged in. No news. No news. Donna says, now that frog want money on his YouTube, $10. Exactly, Donna. It's Donna. Something ain't right. I don't give a shit what he say or how he try to fix it. Kenya, he did say that. He said 1 + 1 = 3. And he was talking about the body. Right, Quarter for Studios. She was the same one putting her family business out there. But all of a sudden now, but no, check this shit out. You don't want to have nothing to do with it. You're going your separate ways. You're doing this, you're doing that. But now, now, since you're doing all of this, make me understand why all of a sudden there's a petition circulating. Why is there a petition? Why is there a petition circulating? And the petition that's circulating, y'all want to get rid of Annette. Why is Annette the only one pointed out in that petition? Why can't Shannon be called out? That's because Roxy and Shannon on some good shit. They're on some shit. Yeah, she had a GoFundMe, Lucille girl. This is crazy as hell. Kim says something ain't right unless they got something on her. Kim, something ain't right, girl. I wouldn't believe a goddamn thing Mark said if he stood in my face and said it. Mm-mm. Quilla says she need to be taking orders for a search team. Quilla, I said that shit on Monday. But let me tell you, when I mentioned search team, like I said, it's too many willing people from all over that's willing to do the right thing when it comes to search. Today, Toot ready to put her boots on the ground with a whole bunch of other people to get a search party started. And willing to do it the right way. They ain't asking nobody for shit. But Mark said, ain't nothing to search for. That's crazy as shit. And like I said, they would be surprised how many people would be willing to donate time, to donate energy, and search for that baby. But with them, it's all about the money. And I'm still confused as to why that motherfucker could say, ain't nothing to search for. So if it ain't nothing to search for, again, like I said, Detroit Police Department is full of shit if they're not informing the public that got more goddamn concern for Naziah and who's been on this shit from day one. If they can't inform the public, something is wrong with Detroit Police Department. And the reason I feel it's not being talked about, who knows? Maybe, just maybe, somebody on the inside with Detroit Police Department is involved in this bullshit too. Fim says, yep, I thought the same when I saw those posts they posted. They're stepping on law enforcement toes, messing every goddamn thing up. That's just what happened. He said a lot of people, I will be in court, that's online. I hope they televise it because I ain't doing shit and ain't going nowhere for days. This is crazy. Carla says, Roxy also talked about building all these survivor initiatives and support systems for women, drug abuse, etc. I was thinking all the things she named she's going to be doing cost money. She's a scammer. She's a scammer. But listen, with that post that Roxy made, right? That post that Roxy made, what alarmed me more? Where she claimed she was helping people do this, that, and the other. What alarmed me more? The first goddamn thing that Roxy said is, if you know anybody that's been sex trafficked, now, why would sex traffic come into play? Why would sex traffic come into play? What is it that you know that you think the people don't already know? If you know anybody that's been sex trafficked, that's what Roxy says. So it goes back to what I said. It goes back to what I said on Monday. Annette was the madam, and Jarvis was the pimp. So, bitch, you ain't clowning nobody but yourself. Because here you are. You're giving information. You're giving information. Little bit, all you gotta do is pay attention to them slow hoes and watch what the fuck they put out there. And they're telling on their own self slowly but surely. This shit is crazy. And it ain't shit. It's crazy. And Shannon and Marquita knows a lot. She knows a lot. But Shannon is the mastermind. I have never, in all of my existence, seen no shit like this. Guys, if you would be so kind, those of you that's coming in, those of you that are in, even those of you that's hanging out in those bushes, if you don't mind, please hit that like button for your girl. Right corner for studio, she told her, come out and tell it. Like I said, when Roxy thought she was exposing Shannon, Roxy was coming out with a little bit. Look at when Roxy brought that other little cousin Sierra out with her story. Thank you, Nene. When Roxy came and brought Sierra out with Sierra's story, right? That story Sierra told, she could have kept it. Because it was a forced story. She gave us bits and pieces where we made out what was happening. It was enough for us to take what she gave us and ran with it. But there's more. There is more. And there are so many more relatives. There are so many more relatives that they touched. And we have no clue. No clue. Roxy, I don't know what to say for you. You came in this motherfucker. Welcome, Sassy. Thank you for becoming a new member, my love. You came into this motherfucker wanting to be Wonder Woman. And bitch, you went out like a punk. You went out like a punk. Because my thing is, Marianne, I wouldn't doubt it. Marianne said, man, don't tell me Jarvis was fucking Roxy too. Look, I wouldn't put it past her. I would not put it past her. Master Khalik says, I know people in the county on the earth floor. He is getting his ass kicked. Just what I thought. I know he is. Quarter says, why would Mark say we as the people gonna look dumb after the trial on what comes out? Like, how we gonna look dumb is the question. Exactly. How the fuck we gonna look dumb? How the fuck? This is crazy. We're over 300 in the chat, guys. Again, because Mocha knows how to take intermissions, and I don't think asking for y'all to hit that like button is asking for too much. I don't think asking y'all to hit that like button is asking for too much. But I'm gonna let y'all think about it.
Yo, welcome to the vibe where the bells get real. Crime time stories with that Crescent City feel. If you're new, sit down, let's begin the show. And to my loyal supporters, I'm glad you're in the flow. It's the city of soul, where the streets got flair. From the French Quarter beats to the Bayou air. This is more than a channel, it's a whole mood. We're talking life, love, and that southern groove. Like, comment, subscribe, come back again. It's Mocha's Nola Bells where the real begins. Crime time stories with the thoughtful spin. If you're down for the truth, then let's lock it in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay. Breaking down the cases in a bold new way. Every viewer, every fan, y'all part of the crew. This is Mocha's Nola Bells and we're here for you. We're digging through the mysteries, uncovering lies, shining light on the facts that the darkness hides. It's justice for the stories that need to be told. From the streets of Noya where the truth runs cold. This ain't about the mess, I'm just speaking my piece. Focusing on the stories that the world needs to see. To my members and supporters, I see y'all too. Couldn't make these moves without the love from you. Like, comment, subscribe, come back again. It's Mocha's Nola Bells where the real begins. Crime time stories with the thoughtful spin. If you're down for the truth, then let's lock it in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay. Breaking down the cases in a bold new way. Every viewer, every fan, y'all part of the crew. This is Mocha's Nola Bells and we're here for you. A shout out to the fam, to my members and team. Y'all keep me grounded while I chase these dreams. From the mysteries to motives, every clue we break. It's love for the truth, not a move that's fake. No dragging here, but I'll call it like it is. Shedding light on the facts, yeah, you know what it is. So hit that button, pull up and stay a while. Crime time vibes with that southern style. Yeah, it's Mocha's Nola Bells, bringing truth to the mic. Crime stories that inspire from the day to the night. Hit subscribe, join the fam, let's dig in again. This is your home for the real, Mocha's Nola Bells to the end. Like, comment, subscribe, let's keep it alive. Every story we tell, every clue we reveal.
All right, guys. All right. We back at it. We back at it. I appreciate those that has taken that time out to hit that like button. Kenyon says, I wish her mom got better and stepped up. Something is going on because of what Mark said. Look, even with, even with all what's going on right now, I don't give a fuck how much of a crackhead I was. I don't give a goddamn how much lines I hit. I don't give a damn how many needles I shot. My child is my child. My child is my child. Just knowing that my child went through what she went through. Just knowing that my child is missing. Just knowing that nobody knows where my child is at in all of this weather. Don't nobody know. And I damn sure don't. I will be sober right the fuck fast. I will be sober like a motherfucker. You hear me? Ain't no fucking way. God damn it, call me Wanda from Holiday Heart, but I'm coming. Losing Jared, I'm coming. There's no excuse for that mama. Don't tell me shit about her mental. Don't tell me shit about what this bitch got going on. This lady. She failed her child at birth. And God rest Nazaya's soul wherever she may be. A year and some change later, and she still never surfaced. So we know that baby ain't here. So you failed it in, and you still failing now. That's crazy. How the hell you go? No. No. This shit is. Whew. There's no way. No way. There's no way these people should be walking. No way. These people should be walking the streets of Detroit and not be made uncomfortable. I don't give a damn. Right, Lisa? It makes a lot of sense, right? Annette, y'all ain't seen not one pretty child Annette got yet. Lady was adopted. I see through you says, I really believe that Annette is the queen bee. She runs that trap. She is. Telling y'all, Annette is the madam. Annette is the madam. And you know, at the end of the day, there's never no peace for the wicked. There is never no peace for the wicked. Look at how the fuck Shannon looking. Look at how the fuck Marquita looking. And just look at Annette. Annette was sliding her ugly ass around here with that Wanda from Holiday Heart wig on, sliding looking just like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. That bitch is finished. God is breaking Annette day by fucking day. Annette's face looked like it has been on this goddamn earth for 150 years. Her face is hard. It looks like stone fucking rocks. It matched that wig the bitch wearing. God ain't finished with them bitches. Sassy said not just a beautiful face, but she also beat them with a beautiful mind because they all see, all of them, them big slow hoes, all of them. Carla says, and that pedo took advantage of Lady. He was much older than Lady from what I heard. Well, who you talking about? Nazaya's dad? Yeah, he was much older. He was much older. I don't see how Annette could sleep at night. I don't see it. Right, Quarter. My thing is, why she think her kids will be any better far as being treated well? This shit is mind-boggling. These bitches want to come out here and tell a story. Tell a whole fucking story. You ain't gonna give me no bits and pieces, bitch. Because I don't like to read part of the goddamn book. If I'm going to read the goddamn book, let me read all the motherfucker. So now y'all made me go on a goddamn scavenger hunt doing my fucking homework playing with you slow bitches. You nasty motherfuckers. And for Annette, but for Annette, as a mama, to sit there and trace behind her daughters with men, y'all bitch. Ooh. Annette, who is your mama? That bitch must have was nasty as fuck. Annette, you came from a long line of nasty motherfuckers. They taught you that sleeping with your own siblings was a thing. Oh, and let me just tell you guys, the other day when I told y'all I found the Grave Digger twins' daddy, I got a message back from him. He did reach out to me. That pastor, that is not their fucking daddy. Shannon was calling the man daddy. That man said, "Oh no, ma'am. Oh no, ma'am." He said that they attended his church. They attended his church. He removed them from it. He removed Annette from his church. He had a relationship. He said they had the, as a pastor and the congregation or whatever, they accepted the girls in the church because the son wasn't going, but the two girls were going. But Annette had other plans other than just wanting to go to church. Annette wanted to be the next first lady. So Annette was walking around that congregation doing strange things. So they had to remove Annette from the church. But Annette had been training them two big ugly girls to call a pastor daddy. Ain't that some shit? You nasty bitch. Bitch, you so goddamn nasty. You cannot control the urges of that goddamn nasty throwaway pussy for nothing in the goddamn world. You even taking that sick deranged pussy even in a fucking church and that, trying to give that motherfucker away. Bitch, God should have reached down from the heavens and threw goddamn fire on your ass. Burn you in the middle of the goddamn church, you nasty bitch. That man said, "Oh no." So you nasty motherfuckers that made a name for yourself every goddamn way y'all done went. Even in the goddamn church. That man said, "Oh no, those are not my kids." Look me, oh sir, I am so sorry. That man said, "Just pray for them." He said, "Oh, it's a scandal. It's a scandal. Just pray for them." I'm saying to myself, "Ooh, mister, you dodged a fucking bullet." That man don't want to be bothered with you motherfuckers. Now y'all got Moke on a goddamn phone talking to a goddamn preacher thinking he was y'all, because I was going to give him the business. He was embarrassed. Fim says, why wouldn't, and he, Fim, that's a good question. Why he didn't do an interview with Nazaya's brother? Because Vari wanted money and then none wanted to give him none. Yours truly asks, why did Roxy do a GoFundMe for her funeral and a body had not? Let me pin this shit up here. That's the same shit I said. Hey, Cocoa Butter. Hey, Manifest. That's the same shit I said. Roxy, how the fuck you gonna do a GoFundMe for something that ain't there? You scamming. You scheming hoe. And then he said, it's a little rap artist or somebody from that area that wanted to donate money to a memorial for Nazaya or whatever. Huh. But he said, I want to do this for Nazaya, but I ain't putting a nickel in that goddamn family's hand. Not a goddamn nickel. And that lets you know, everybody saw right through him. How the hell you go? But my thing is, and what gets me even more so, y'all defending Eric Gamble. Eric Gamble right about now should be a non-factor. Because God go take care of all of them. All the focus on, you see, maybe, and I hate to say it this way, everything happens for a reason. God allows everything for a reason. This that's going on with Nazaya. Yeah, that's his name, Skilla Baby. This that's going, hey podcast, this that's going on with Nazaya, y'all. I'm sure it wasn't intended to blow up the way it blew up. I'm sure it wasn't intended to get the type of exposure that it's getting. But look, it's getting the exposure that it's getting, but it's also exposing the House of Horrors. It's time. It's long overdue that Annette be stopped. Fim says Eric Gamble would do that to Nazaya. Why were they in the bedroom? He's sitting on the bed drunk and she's dancing in front of. Let me tell you, that wasn't no bedroom. If y'all go back and look at that video real good, that's a hotel room. That's a hotel room. Look at the air conditioner on the wall. He had his cell phone sitting on a wall frame on top of that air conditioner. Go back and look at that video. So why was Nazaya in a hotel room with Eric Gamble? It's been said that Shannon, go back and look, go back and look at that video. That is a hotel room. Look at the back wall. Look at the curtain. Look at the window frame. But they said They said Shannon would drop Naziah off at the hotel, which is located right across the street from Jarvis's shop. Y'all, for those that don't know me, and but those that really know me, know me. But for those that don't know me, I talk what I see. And that clearly is a hotel room that they're in. Right eye see through you, covers are being snatched off people. The whole family's secrets are exposed. And I'm sure there are more secrets to come. I'm sure. I'm sure. Thank you, Reba. Love you, girl. Veronica says, what he was doing to her older folks called that right. What he was doing to her older folks called that dry fucking with the beer in his hand. Oh, it was dry fucking. It was dry fucking for that moment. Who knows what the fuck happened once she turned her camera off? And if the investigation went the way it should have gone, if that investigation went the way it should have gone, every electronic device that was in that house should have been taken, should have been swiped, because I'm pretty goddamn sure everything that they do, they videoed it, they recorded it. And I'm pretty, this crazy. Thank you so very much, Gloria. Thank you so very much for the 5 memberships podcast. Love you, love you, love you, honey. Yes, Jarvis been watching Poor Naziah. Mel said Jarvis had like 8 low-life self-esteem girlfriends. Look, what do y'all make? Now, the one that Jarvis gave the ring to, right? What are y'all thoughts when Jarvis told her, the fiance with the ring? What are y'all thoughts when Jarvis told her? Look, bitch, everybody knows Shannon. Everybody that I fuck with that knows Shannon, they knows what's up. They know what it is. You the dumb bitch. You a newcomer. What you mean? What you mean? So the new fiance wasn't going along with some shit that Jarvis had going on. But Jarvis pretty much letting her know. Bitch, I don't fuck with Shannon like that. Shannon hold a certain spot. Shannon is the bitch that hold all my secrets. Shannon is the go-to bitch. Shannon is the bitch that'll do any goddamn thing that I want her to do. Shannon knows her fucking position. That's what I got out of it. That's what I got out of it. I have never, let me go down in the chats because I'm way up here. But that's what I get out of it. That's what I get out of it. All Jarvis women look the same. All of them. Maisha says, Maisha said they should have threw a secret mic on Roxy. I know because she just too sneaky. Watch her on that video. She acted like she listened through the door. Yes, yes. Roxy knew what the fuck was up. Roxy ain't worth shit. I said it before and I'll continue saying it. Now Roxy trying to make people think that she's laying low. Roxy trying to make people think that she ain't doing this and she ain't doing that. Roxy is right back out here with a different goddamn name, doing the same shit she better doing. Watch some new shit come out in the name of Nazaria, y'all. Wait for it. That's Roxy. And again, like I said, why would Roxy, a cousin who supposedly hadn't seen Nazaria in years, that's what she's making the people believe. You ain't seen the Nazaria in years. You had no relationship with that family in years. Roxy, why would you pack up all your shit and leave wherever it was you say you came from to come here and do what you do in the name of looking for Nazaria? Nah, that was a get rich scheme. Because you ain't fooling nobody. Nazaria went missing on January 9th. Roxy had text messages going with Shannon a couple of days later. But then on January 1st, New Year's Day, Roxy and Shannon got text messages going. They're inviting Roxy to a New Year's Eve party. Roxy telling them, I'm going to pull up once my cramps subside. She had period cramps. So you could not be coming from another state to travel to no goddamn Detroit for no goddamn New Year's Eve party, bitch, with period cramps. Make that make sense to me. So Roxy, your ass was already there. Y'all stupid. Text messages telling all your goddamn business, bitch. But you thought they wouldn't be leaked. Mark is a clown. He's a clown. Mark, you should have stayed independent. You should have been doing what you was doing. You should have kept doing shit the way you was doing it, Mark. Now you done fucked around with Roxy. And you got a whole stain on your fucking name. You was respected at one time, Mark. You deemed to be credible at one time, Mark. Right now, you looking like shit. Exactly, Manifest. That child wasn't the first one. Denise says, so does that mean Nazaria contracted chlamydia too? I don't know. I don't know. I've never heard of that. I never heard of that. But what I will say is this. Now, the things that we say here are allegedly entertainment purposes only. But opinions matter. Speaking of chlamydia and and pregnancy with Nazaria, I believe Nazaria was pregnant once before. I believe Naziah was pregnant once before. Shannon made mention of a Naziah going to a doctor back then. They made mentions of pregnancy tests. They made mentions of Plan Bs. Ain't no child at that age got no fucking business dealing with Plan Bs. Ain't no child that age got no business. But I believe that child was pregnant once before. That is a horrible bunch of fucking people. When Annette was screaming at those children that morning about fucking socks and coats and shit like that, Naziah was standing in the middle of the floor with her little arms wrapped around her stomach, watching them cut up like that. And if you listen right, or if you pay attention just a little close in that video, Annette asked Naziah, "You hold your stomach like that all day in school?" So all them bitches knew that that child was pregnant. This shit is crazy. Exactly, Tanya. What I had said, what Jarvis told the woman, that's it. Shannon knew her position in the ring. It was a pedal ring. Them bitches. Denise says, let me tell you this. Let me tell you, this is not the first child they unalive. Believe it. This is not the first. Denise. Girl, what you know that I don't know? What you know? Denise, where you from there? Are you from that area? Do you know those people, girl? This is crazy. Denise, you want to hit the link? Because, baby, I like a good story. I love a good story. Them some dirty motherfuckers. How do you adopt children? How do you adopt children to become their madam? How do you adopt children to pimp them out? How do you do that? I don't get it. Mel said he parked his car around the corner when he went to see her. That he did. That he did. Film says I hit all of them. Me too, Film. Laurie says Jarvis really think he's all that, but the women got him thinking that way. Let me tell you. Jarvis is sick. Jarvis is sick. Jarvis was touched as a child. He was touched. And because he was touched, it fucked him up. Nobody got him no goddamn help. And he just kept being a fucking menace. And it started. Jarvis was touched long before he had relationships with that 40-year-old motherfucker that had that baby by him when he was 13. Mm. Carla says, whoever heard of a house full of kids being quiet? In that getting ready for school video, those kids are quiet as a mouse. Kids are usually noisy as hell, but not those kids. Girl, it's like these children were so trained. Hey, Keish, thank you, girl. I looked into it. Those kids were trained. Shut your mouth. Don't answer back. Don't ask for shit. Don't say shit. They were scared. Those kids lived in fear. And just like Annette and Shannon had those children living in fear, it's time for somebody to make these bitches be fearful of something. Ebony says, I'm glad you saw the signs. Because when I first watched the video with Gamba and Isaiah and people saying it didn't look right, I was like, not every man a molester. Then find out he's a 3 fucking tier, Ebony. Not only, that's why Annette, bitch, the wrath of God ain't hit your black ass yet, motherfucker. Not only is Eric Gamble 3 tier, Eric Gamble is Annette's fucking biological brother. Not only is he Annette's biological brother, but Eric Gamble made a baby with his own goddamn sister. Annette has a child over there. The very goddamn son that spoke to Mark Bug fucking eye and said that Eric was trying to get those charges taken off of his record, Eric Jr. How the fuck you lay up there and have a baby by your goddamn brother, bitch? And you gonna name him Eric Jr. You a sick hoe. You a sick hoe. So that brother ain't gonna never stop going around Annette. That brother will never stop going around Annette. He got more than sisterly ties with Annette. He done went and dug in that stank pussy. He made a baby with that bitch. So he feel like he got the right to come and go like he fucking wanna. And anytime he go meet his sister, it ain't just, hey sis, how you doing? We go get some of this shit. I've heard of generational curses, but this shit here is at an all-time low. Hey, podcast, I see you cutting up in here. Denise says they have to search in Ohio. Ain't that the state the pedo live on? The pedo does live in Ohio. I don't know where Nazaya's mom is. I don't know. I have no idea where Nazaya's mom is. Nazaya's mom is a sorry bitch. I will continue to say that. There is no goddamn way. Right now, the spotlight wouldn't have been on no goddamn Roxy. And it damn sure wouldn't have been on no damn Mark. I would have had the goddamn spotlight. That was my fucking child. Every goddamn news station, I was knocking their fucking doors down. I don't give a damn if I had to pick it by my goddamn self. I don't give a damn if I had to walk one highway to another highway, lonely like a motherfucker. My feet would have been goddamn bleeding, walking up and down the goddamn streets for my goddamn child. So I don't know where the fuck these people come from. And can't nobody tell me a goddamn thing ever again about Nazaya's mama. The fuck? Nikki says, those small towns with white folks, they look for their little white girls. These people stick to, of course, they stick together, and these niggas could have stuck together too. And let me tell you why these niggas cannot stick together. These niggas could not stick together and do shit the right way to bring Nazaya home. See, long like they fucked around with this and played with this, nobody doing this. Everybody looking for money first. What the fuck you need money for? The longer they played with this, the longer they allowed whatever it was that Annette, Shannon, Jarvis, and whoever else in this pedal ring had to do with Nazaya. They gave them enough time to do what the fuck they had to do. Because this family and these niggas, they was too busy trying to get dollars before trying to do the right goddamn thing. I hear you, girl. I'm dropping. I don't mind dropping this link. Y'all know that. Maisha said, Roxy steady talking. She with her hubby wearing her rainbow. If Roxy got a husband, goddamn it. Look, I got a wife. And I know fucking well I ain't got no goddamn wife in this bitch. Roxy left in the name of she left. She dropped everything and left. Really, Roxy? Really, Roxy? Unless your husband ain't got a goddamn thing either. Unless he a fucking bum and ain't got no goddamn job. And he over here even with you. And he dumb as fuck because you been fucking Mark behind the scenes. That's why y'all so caught up doing what the fuck y'all doing. And that's why Mark lost fucking focus. Now we gonna tell it. Let's tell it. Denise said they groomed the kids. Let's see who we got here. Hey, Manifest. You can turn your camera off, boo.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I turned it off. Yeah. I did. I turned it off. Listen. Talking about many things about community, right? And this is what I don't understand, right? Excuse me, I'm clear my throat. Hold on one second. Hold on.
Denise said they groom the kids. She talked to them to lower their self-esteem so the abuse can happen. Exactly, Denise. Exactly. Quarter says, I think she was there for Christmas vacation. I think, don't quote me. I don't know. Vacation or not, Roxy was here. Shit. Aisha says she keep trying to distance herself from them, but pictures don't lie. Maisha, pictures of Roxy all over the place with these people. Right, Mel? Mel, they've been knowing each other. They've been knowing each other. I don't give a shit what narrative they're trying to spin out here. You may follow some of the people, Roxy, but not all. Roxy could lead me to water, not water. Them says, yes, it was heartbreaking. Those children had no joy. It's breaking my heart every time I reflect on it because they deserve so much better. Exactly. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. And what makes it even more heartbreaking is that the people, we the people out here, care so much for that little girl than her own people who claim to love and care for her. I've never seen no shit like it.
Okay, so
Okay, Manifest, you there, baby. Your picture's gone. Maisha said that was years ago. Burnt for, yeah, he gave a 40-year-old a chlamydia. But nobody said that, though. If that shit would have never came out in the records, nobody would have said that. Nene says, not to me. Mark seemed shady from the door. Talked but wasn't saying shit. Fuck Mark and his, oh, damn, Nee. Oh, damn. Thank you, Cocoa Butter. Thank you, sister. I love you, girl. Right, he gave it, then pill after pill after pill. This shit is just crazy. Oh, I don't know what happened, but Manifest just dropped. Lisa, Mark, look, Lisa says, I honestly think that Mark D has good intentions. Look, let me say this. When Mark started this, Mark's intentions were awesome. I knew what he was about. I followed Mark on many cases. I knew exactly what he was about. I knew what Mark stood for. But for some reason, somehow, along the way with this bullshit with these people, Mark got bamboozled. He's disgusting at this point. Disgusting. Quarter, you said there's no record of the doctor visit. Listen, and we can't say that there's no record of a doctor visit. We just haven't seen it. Now, when the prosecution and the defendant, when they presented the evidence that they did in that preliminary hearing, don't ever think that they gave us everything. They gave us just enough. They gave us just enough. They want us to know that they had enough to get a case started. Now, when the trial starts, you watch. You wait and watch about all the shit that's going to come out. This shit is unbelievable. Right, Laurie? She never had a chance to be a child. Let me tell you. Naziah was a child that could not be a child. They raised her to raise Shannon's children. Every time Shannon popped out a fucking baby, I don't give a damn. You see Naziah in pictures rocking fucking babies. If she ain't rocking babies, she being touched by Jarvis. Jarvis told Naziah in a text to meet him in the basement. Nuh-uh. Mocha, you lied. That's not what happened. In a text, Jarvis told Naziah to come meet him outside of Annette's house. Naziah texts Jarvis back. This is 2 o'clock in the morning. Naziah texts Jarvis back and said, did they say it was okay? Now make that shit make sense. Why would Naziah ask Jarvis, did they say it was okay for me to come outside at 2 o'clock in the morning and meet you? He been doing it. And Shannon and Annette granted her permission to go. Them two bitches is gonna burn in hell. Carla says, Roxy just uprooted her life in another state and came to Detroit after Nazaria went missing. Where she was in Texas, they claim. Quarter, I don't think Quarter. That other phone, there are more phones. They ain't gave them bitches up. They ain't gave them other bitches up. They ain't gave them other phones up. But there are other phones. Right, Tanya? She was too far along for that pill this go around. Guess Nazaria said, fuck it. I ain't telling you bitches I'm pregnant. I'ma suck this one up because y'all put me through holy hell with the first one. Maisha said, where's that 14-year-old girl? Almost 15-year-old Jarvis sent Nazaria after. Nazaria say she trustworthy. Jarvis asks, will she tell? I'm wondering if they found her too. I'm wondering if they found it too, because they said that Jarvis had Nazaria befriending other little girls to come with her to the shop. Red says, because she asked for that pill well into her pregnancy, not knowing how they actually work. Her little mind thought that taking a pill meant no baby. That's what she thought. That's what she thought. And they treated her like a woman. They treated her like a woman, forgetting she was still a goddamn child. Whoo! Leisure Lee says, wasn't the 14-year-old Vari's girlfriend? That's what I thought, Lee. Leisure, that's what I thought. The 14-year-old was Vari's girlfriend. Thank you for refreshing my memory with that. Denise said, in Ohio with her mother. That's where Roxy was. These people all can. Yes. Thank you, Bob. Podcast is cutting the hell up tonight. Podcast, I love you. I love you. I love you. Right, Bridget? They all knew. Everybody knew what happened. And they made her feel guilty. Quarter said, so the school had to know as well that she was Quarter. The school knew she was pregnant. The school knew. And my thing is this. The school knew she was pregnant. And when she was laying on that floor saying her stomach hurted and she needed to talk to somebody. This is what fucks me up. If that baby was laying on that floor saying she needed to speak to somebody, and the counselor wasn't there to speak to her. So you mean to tell me just because the counselor wasn't there to speak to her, no other motherfucker was there that was qualified enough to speak to that child, not knowing what the fuck she was dealing with or what she was going through? She probably would still be here today. That baby had a goddamn story to tell, and nobody listened. Nobody fucking listened. The school failed the fuck out of Nazaria. They sent her on her way. Stomach hurting and all. If you look at her latest videos right before this child went away, you could see the depression. You could see the cries. That child needed help. That child wanted help. That child wanted to be heard. Mm. Film said there are multiple pedal rings in Detroit. Film, I heard. Since I have been digging into this, I heard. This is sick. Bunch of sorry, nasty, low-down motherfuckers. Maisha said this is not the first child. All mediums say so. Oh my God. Dara says she asked her, do you hold your stomach like that at school? Yeah, girl. She asked her that. Laurie says maybe Shannon. Laurie, that's how I looked at it. Shannon was the breeder. Shannon was the breeder for the ring. Quarter says, come on now. Who bought the coat to fit her belly size? They bought her a fucking coat. They did because they knew. Who? Ebony says, how the hell was Jarvis able to pick her up from school? Well, that particular day, Jarvis did not pick her up from school. She rode the bus, got off the bus, went home. Listen to this. Because the story that they're painting ain't the story that really happened. Remember, Naziah told Jarvis that she was going to fail gym class because the baby was in the way and it was causing her to be, uncomfortable. So Naziah wasn't really, all she had was her gym clothes, if she had any clothes with her. Naziah went to school. Naziah got off the bus. The bus dropped her off on the corner. Naziah went home. Naziah changed her clothes. Shannon saw Naziah. That bitch lied and said Naziah never came home. Shannon saw Naziah. Naziah left and took out walking. Jarvis and King, ironically, at the same time, went to AutoZone. They saw Naziah walking, picked Naziah up. So the description of clothing that Annette gave to the people, saying what Naziah had on when she went to school that morning, was not the same goddamn clothes that these people found all over the place. Because Naziah had to went home and change. The goddamn shoes that they recorded in, that they said was hers, you look at the school bus video. 2 different kind of shoes. Shirt ain't even the same. These people got all kind of holes in their goddamn stories. Maisha said the same thing. Police are definitely involved. Definitely. Dara says, and I think she was pregnant before. If she was pregnant, there had to be record of them taking her to get an abortion unless they did something else the first time. Look, when they go to court, her medical records will definitely be part of an exhibit. I promise you that. I promise you that. Leisure said, was there an explanation for the bruises on her forehead and possibly under her left eye in her last photo? Leisure. That's, the concerned family, right? Not one mention of the black eye that child had. Not one mention of that big purple bruise on her forehead. Not one mention. But that ain't the first time that them beat poor Naziah ass. That ain't the first time that them bruised her up. Naziah had big purple blue marks in the creases of her arms in one picture. I saw that. Naziah thought she was escaping. And Naziah, and from what I'm understanding, Jarvis told her it was gonna go away, blah blah blah. She was gonna live happily ever after, whatever, whatever. That was the story they told her to bait her in. So she fell for whatever. As a young girl that's been crying out for help, and the only attention she ever got was from a pedophile, a man she thought loved her, because she was in a house with a bunch of fucking misfits that did nothing but abuse her and misuse her and pimped her out. Good night, podcast. Thank you so very much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Joshua said them twins looking like something made in a lab. PP says, I think the twins were what we call in the South color struck. Very much so. And looking the way they're looking, they shouldn't be no kind of goddamn struck. Right? Maisha Jarvis is going to tell on all of them. Just let him press him some more. They ain't even got to press him. He's going to tell it. Stephanie says they did it to her before, but this time it didn't work because she was too far gone. I believe that too. Reba said, throw all them bitches away. Sorry ass niggas. Yeah, Reed. Yeah, Reed. Quana says, yes, even their own mother can't protect them. Annette didn't give a damn. Annette really didn't. She really didn't, y'all. Maisha says, you can tell the touch, how he was touching her with alcohol, Lord Jesus. I'm just so sick of Eric Gamble. And that motel. That motel need to be taken down. That is that's a traffic inn. That's what they call it. It's sad, right? That's the one right across from where Jarvis from that shop. And then Shannon trying to mention the other motel on the other side of town. No, bitch, that's the nasty ass trap house where Jarvis would take you. You knew what happened across the street. Them says, I work with sex trafficked children, and trying to reach their conscience after that level of extreme trauma is very complex. There's so many layers to psychological trauma they have. I could imagine. My heart hurts, y'all. My heart truly hurts. But at this point, our focus, I believe that too, Kenya. At this point, guys, our focus is Naziah. Our focus is Naziah. I don't give a shit no more about the shit that Jarvis got going on. I don't give a fuck about what Annette got going on. I don't care about these people and their demonic ways. I don't give a shit. Finding Naziah, no matter what the condition, and letting that baby have some peace. Let that baby have some peace. Denise says the fact Shannon allegedly is losing weight to perhaps look good for Jarvis, isn't she putting money on his books? They pay him. They tell me she's loading his books up. They said she's loading up his books. Carla said, why did the defense say at the hearing that nothing in her record indicated she was pregnant? Well, I don't know how they could say that nothing in her record indicated that she was pregnant, unless maybe Nazaya never went to the doctor. I don't know. Right, Kenya Shannon, glad she gone. Fifi said the twins may be losing weight on purpose to change their appearance and hide their identity. I know people are giving them the blues. They don't even go outside. They're scared of outside. They don't even want to go to work no more. Leisurely said people hang out in 2 of the 3 trailers behind the traffic in mattress, and people are in there super girl. I could believe it. Red said, well, it was in the hearing that she wasn't pregnant. That's what I heard too. But like Quarter says, in the text messages, she was pregnant, and Shannon just told it to Roxy. Definitely she was pregnant. No manifest, they ain't had no weight loss surgery. Neither one of them had no weight loss surgery. That's Nazaya. Nazaya is their weight loss surgery. They're stressing the fuck out because they don't know their future. They created this. They made their bed. They have to lie in it. That shit ain't no, they ain't had no goddamn weight loss surgery. Them bitches is stressed. Them bitches is pulling out their goddamn hair. They're smoking crack. They're sucking on one another. And that's what's happening. And right now, CPS done took them children. Huh. If CPS done took them children, y'all just wait for it. They're going to disappear. Them bitches already losing weight. Them bitches going to be thin as a dime. They go vanish into thin fucking air. All they going to have is a fucking head. That's all the fuck them bitches go have. Nene says, we need to keep applying pressure on them dusty ass people. Don't let up until that baby is found. Facts, Nene. Facts. Laurie says, they don't go to work because the police will arrest them at work. They're scared. They're running. Red asks, so the autopsy doctor's testimony was false? I don't know, Red. I don't know. Dara says, don't believe she got off the bus, went to shop, hung out with him all day, not worrying it as if she had permission to be up there. And Shannon and Annette knew. That's why they didn't report it right. They knew why they didn't report. They knew why they didn't report. Film, exactly. It was an obsession. It was an obsession. But guys, I've been on here 2 hours, 10 minutes. I gave y'all almost an hour more than I was supposed to, because my time limit was supposed to be an hour tonight. But we're going to cover some more of this stuff. We're just going to keep doing what we do. And again, I appreciate you guys being here. And as we're going to continue discussing this stuff. But before I go, I got to give a few shout outs. Thank you, Nisha, for that super sticker. Sassy, thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you for that super chat, Carla. Cocoa Butter, member for 1 month. Thank you for that super chat, Reba. Gloria, thank you for the super chat. Podcast, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Ooh, and another gifted membership from Podcast. Thank you for the super chat, Podcast. And another one. God damn it, Podcast. And another one. I love you. I love you. I love you. And thank you, Cocoa Butter, for the super chat. And baby, we had a time in here. We had a time. And congratulations to all of you guys that received the gifted membership. Until next time, I love you all. You all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful night. And I will be back. Today's Wednesday. I'll be back, let's say, I'll be back Friday night. We're going to do some Friday night, y'all. We're going to have a Friday night powwow. So y'all get ready. I'm going to have an open panel. We're going to get up here. We're going to chop it up. And we're going to discuss some stuff. I thank you all. Have a wonderful night. And if you have not hit that like button, please do so on your way out. I thank you. God bless. Good night.
Stepping in the spot, confidence on display. Elegance and motion, we move our way. No time for games, we've outgrown the chase. In this grown and sexy space, we set the pace. Eyes meet, the vibe is right. Conversations deep into the night. Sipping on wisdom, age like wine. In this moment, everything aligns. Grown and sexy, feel the groove. Mature rhythms make us move. No drama here, just pure delight. Living for the moment, owning the night. Dressed to impress, but it's more than the clothes. The aura we exude, the life we chose. Sophistication in every glance. In this dance of life we enhance. Laughter echoes, stories unfold. Sharing secrets, being bold. In this circle, trust is key. A sanctuary for you and me. Grown and sexy, feel the groove. Mature rhythms make us move. No drama here, just pure delight. Living for the moment, owning the night. Refined, lessons learned now intertwined. In this ambiance we find our peace, a grown and sexy masterpiece. We've been through the fire and march we fight. Lessons learned now intertwined. In this ambiance we find our peace, a grown and sexy masterpiece. Grown and sexy, feel the groove. Mature rhythms make us move. No drama here, just pure delight. Living for the moment, owning the night. As the night fades, memories remain of the time where joy and wisdom reign. Until we meet again in this space, grown and sexy, full of grace.
Good night, my beautiful people. I'll see you on Friday.